Random is a mysterious word, and sometimes it turns out a bit absurd. You better know when you're a part of some of these Moments with Mr. Mark.
You remember that time when you did things your own way and it just made things worse? Well, there's a group of people back in Genesis 11 that did the exact same thing. They chose to make themselves look the best, but they were not listening to what God wanted them to do. God's way is always better, and God is always right. Let's take a look at Genesis 11, 1 through 9, and see how it goes for them. The whole earth had the same language and vocabulary. As people migrated from the east, they found a valley in the land of Shinar and settled there. They said to each other, "Come, let us make oven-fired bricks."
Okay.
They used brick for stone and asphalt for mortar. And they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the sky. Let us make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered throughout the earth."
What a great idea. That's awesome. Yeah.
Then the Lord came down to look over the city and the tower that the humans were building. The Lord said, "If they have begun to do this as one people, all having the same language, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let's go down there and confuse their language so that they will not understand one another's speech." Hey man, could you pass me that brick?
¿Vas a tu que momento?
Oye, no puedo entenderte.
Ich bin so verwirrt.
Ahora hablas diferente.
What? So from there the Lord scattered them throughout the earth, and they stopped building the city. See, you never wasted bricks.
Hasta nunca, ladrillos desperdiciados.
Therefore it is called Babylon. For there the Lord confused the language of the whole earth, and from there the Lord scattered them throughout the earth. Now you know where languages come from. But you may also know that when we choose our own way, it turns out worse. God's way is the best way that there is. He is good, He is perfect, He is without any flaw, He's never sinned, He's never disobeyed Himself. And guess what? Even though we sinned, He knows that we've sinned. He knows all of our sin, and He still loves us. He came on earth to die in your place and to die in my place, to rise from the grave, and He wants a friendship with you. How cool is that? One thing that we can learn from this lesson is not only were they being disobedient to God, they weren't going throughout the earth like God wanted them to go, but they were actually choosing to give themselves fame. Who's the only one that deserves fame? God. We don't deserve anything, but God is the one that deserves all the glory. So, as we're going throughout these next few days, think about God deserving the glory, God deserving the fame. How can you make God famous instead of yourself this week?